Welcome. We already kind of looking at something here. Brand new chart. I haven't really done anything. Um, so let's go ahead and get to it. We're gonna go ahead and do our smart support and our smart resistance. And as you can see, support is not on the screen. So we're gonna go up to the 8-hour to see if we can see the support. All right. So looking at the support, price is probably gonna stay in between these ranges. Now let's go ahead and let's do our Fibo. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but we're gonna have to go here. All right, so looking at our Fibonacci extension, what we see is, let's zoom in on it. I'm not joining just yet. So looking at it, we kind of see price pinged off of the resistance level. All right, so we got to move down. And then we got price coming back up to about the blue level. So what we would look for, we would actually look for price to come back. So we would actually look for price to come from here, depending on where it stops. So it looks like the blue level would have expected price to hit here, which it did, as you can see here. The price definitely did come down, but it also extended past it and went further down. All right, so let's go ahead and see if we can smart fib this one, and we can't. The reason why I prefer smart fibs is it actually does the movement for you. So if it does not work, that means you're not putting your fib in the right place. As you can see, it really does not matter where I'm clicking, it's still not going to be the right place. So let's go ahead, let's go here. All right, so now we are on the daily. So looking at it, we see we got A to B line down. And then we see we have that B to C again. So we're looking for where price rejected at. And as we can see here, we got a strong push back to the downside. And again, looking at it from here, which again is in between, we will always look for price to come back down to this area. So let me go ahead and make that a little smaller. Drag the chart around. So again, we would look for price to come back here, but honestly, it looks like price is not going to reach here. It could very well because it's showing a rejection off of the support. I'm gonna go back down to the 4-hour where we started. And you kind of have that same thing, that same long candle wick down. And as you can see, that line that I drew off the daily here, price hasn't been there in a while. So this is not something that I would necessarily trade because again, we're looking off the 4-hour. Delete. So looking off the 4-hour, price hasn't been there at least since September. It's been a long time since price has been in this area, but still a long time. Go back up to that 8-hour, and we could see that it's still been quite a while that price has hit this area, and that's going back to January of this year. So we could very well be looking at a repeat of January of this year. It's based off of that strong impulse move down. And then we got one counter rejection. It went ahead and hit the line of support. So now what I'm actually looking for is I'm actually looking for a push to the upside. It could come, it couldn't. I am going to check in on the 30-minute, and looking at the 30-minute, we kind of see that same push down. And again, kind of looking for a push to the upside. Support and resistance are very tight here because we are looking at a 30-minute, but I am going to try to smart fib here. As you can see, when I smart fibbed it, what we have going on. So I'm going to expand the chart back out. So we kind of see a push down to the blue. Price was going up, and then we push down to the blue, and then price shot back up. So let's go ahead. Can I get a fibbo? So if I was to pull a fib from here, um, up again, kind of to that resistance line. Price is really playing with that resistance line for sure. So if I do another fib and I keep my smart fib, what I'm actually looking at now is price, shot down, price came back up, and then price pinged off of this red line here, which is in fact identifying a strong move to the upside. But again, this is a lower time frame. So since price did kind of reject off of here, would expect price to come up here before making another decision. But again, I try not to trade in the yellow. If I can get my entry in the green, I will. But I will not try to trade in the yellow. The yellow is the move is already happening. Um, so you try to get into it before. So what I would actually do, I'm actually looking for price to come up here. If it does come up here, I am going to enter what we call a sell, and I'm gonna expect price to come down because this level of resistance is gonna become support. And that's what I'm looking at as far as GU. A smart fit works better on the longer time frames and for swing trading. I do a lot of swing trading myself, so as you can see, it's already got some movement up. So definitely looking out that for that. I'll continue to watch it and I'll check back in.